I analyze, I ask them deeply based on SACCO's program, which is very good, because I've seen our farmers are having potential to cultivate and produce enough food. If they are supported in such a way that they shifted from subsistence farming to the commercial farming, I think it will help them be a self-employed community, and at the same time it will reduce the prices of food in, for example, in Juba, Torit, and otherwhere, because most of the food always coming from outside, like Uganda and Kenya. And those food, it may take long for it to reach to the consuming area. So now, if at all such a group, they make effort by training the community on how to save money, on how to go about with their self-employed program, they will become a self-reliant community. So my observation number 2 is road. As they come for such a very excellent program. If they are to be part of that one and making commercial farming, another challenge is road, because most part of this area is lying in South Sudan agricultural zone, but reaching to the transportation from the production place to the consumer place, it is always very difficult. As I'm saying, food always, maize being grown mainly in Lobone Payam. That is in particular Lobone. The Ugandans are coming from there, buying in a cheaper price from Uganda, and at the same time when they go, they take in their machine, they produce, become a crop in which it will be sold at a higher price in Juba. And I like in Paloa, Mere, Kichenga, and other places within the Boma, food grown, but no way. It sometimes will be put back for people working on. So it is always stretching the farmers. They are having capacity, but the road is a problem to them, such that they can help themselves.
Your message to our farmers.
So what advice would you give to the farmers and the rest of South Sudanese?
Yeah, farmers has not to lose hope, although the road is not good, especially in Magwi County as I'm talking. There is not hope, because this is the background of the country. Without farming, no development, no service, because the person has to eat and go for the service delivery. So I'm advising the farmers to continue not to see that the road is not there and they have to fall there and not to cultivate it. I'm advising them to work hard.
I think you talk about formation of cooperatives and the saving banks. What ideas would you tell to the communities?
They have to be committed on doing that, because individual cannot make development unless people come together. So as they are forming the cooperative and looking for commercial farming, I'm requesting also, like SAFO, as they reach here, they have to give a skill to these groups, so that they also know how to manage their program and become a dynamic community in making good production.
Okay, would you briefly advise those who are in Juba and other towns of South Sudan, maybe, who are not living in Arab land?
Well, I was here, I speak on farming like Western Equatoria, whereby those people are also farmers like us. Some of the country, of the counties and the state, we are not farmers. They have to see that they have to find a way how they can make use of that land so that they also become farmers. Because being a farmer, it is making you be stable, and you can talk to your family, you can educate your children. Every development will get you at where you are working. And they have to adapt that one also, so that they also be doing hand in making agricultural production.
Main aim of our visit to Magwi County, where the union is coming here to visit the farmers organization in order to establish its branch network office here, and also to discuss and discuss with the farmers group in order to establish also a branch for Arise and Shine Sacco, which is a cooperative society for the farmers who have now started to mobilize their own funds so that they can support themselves. Because we have been going around through the financial institution, it has been a very hard and a long way without fruits. So we thought it is better for us as farmers to organize ourselves in a SACCO, in a corporate, in a credit and a saving society, so that we can loan ourselves by our own self. So it is as said in Swahili, if you wait for help from somebody, you will continue and die poor. So let us depend on ourselves through this SACCO, and we will see the fruits of it. We are very grateful for the Commissioner, for the support he has given, for the warm welcome, and we hope that is not going to be the first visit or the last. It is going to be continuous, because once the formation of the office of the union is done here with the cooperatives, with the credit and saving society established here, there is going to be a continuous follow-up, there is continuous coordination for the capacity building, for strengthening the capacity of the farmers at this level, so that we achieve the pronouncement of the President towards achieving food security by 2014. And thank you very much.
I call Southern Sudan Agriculture Producer Union. When they come, we were very happy to receive them, because we are farmers. They want to give us good message about farming, so we welcome them. We have been waiting for just people to come and mobilize the farmers and the group farmers and other farmers. In Magwi, we have so many assorted farmers. We have individual farmers who are called progressive farmers, and we have farmer-based organizations who are organized and they are registered. Most of them are registered under Agriculture, Ministry of Agriculture, and they are aiming to become cooperative societies because they want to do the activities in a group team, in a teamwork. Like when they farm in group, they collect their produce and then they sell in group. Like when there are 10 people, they can be able to harvest and organize for transport to be taken to the town. We have a lot of challenges. The main one is the feeder roads, like the feeder roads connecting the county to the Payams. They are so bad that in rainy season it cannot be accessed. Like when you want to go from Magwi County to other Payams like Lobone Payam, to start from Magwi up to Obo, up to Lerwa, up to Palwa, then you go to Lobone, it is very difficult. We cannot go through there because the road is so bad. Another thing is when you want to increase your acreage, the clear of the land, the vegetation here is so dense that there are a lot of trees. The felling of the trees alone is a problem, because if farmers want to clear a lot of maybe 3 fedan in a year, it will be very difficult, because cutting of the trees, it consumes time. Another challenge is the cultivation of the land. We have this horse only. We don't have tractors. We don't have animal traction like oxen. We depend on the horse, and then it is a bit difficult for us to open big land. And then even the little land we have, accessibility to the market is very low, because some of the food like in Lobone, Payam, people come from Uganda, they buy the maize, they go and process the maize, then they take to our main town, to Juba. They buy it cheaply and then they come and sell to the citizen with a high price. So those are some of the few challenges. We are looking forward that if we could be made accessible to loans, and then if we could even get tractors on higher basis, if the animals can be trained and then we use animal traction, I think some of the challenges will be solved.
What's your plan this year for agriculture?
The plan this year, we have block farming, like they have chosen 5 payams in Agoro, 5 bomas in Agoro, 5 payam, Magwi payam. We have chosen Agoro boma with the 100 padans, and then Obo with the 100 padans, and then Palwa 100 padan, and then Pajok 100 padan. This plan we want to have the farmers to put the field in the block farm, and then they will have to produce maize and other crops. Like in Agoro, they will produce sorghum. Like in Pajok, they will produce simsim, so that these assorted crops will be sent for sale in our main town like Juba and Torit. Another thing is the progressive farmers who are already there making their own fields. There's one here in Magwi called Walter Awata, which is having 20 pedans. He is doing his own work because he is a trader. And then another farmers in Palwa called Gama. Gama is having more than 15 pedans. He is aiming to open more pedans. He is also producing maize. Like this one in Pajok called Omal Augustine, is producing maize also. He is having 20 pedans. So there are so many farmers who are trying to cultivate in a large family individually, but the problem is the market. We have a vegetable horticulture farmers in Magwi here who is having bananas, having vegetables, having some yams. He is having about 5 pedans. He is called Peter Loyen. And then another one in Pajok having 3 pedans of assorted fruit like avocado, jackfruit, bananas, mangoes. He is called Otto. But the problem is the labor. For him, like the one of Pajok, could not maintain all the area which is under plantation, because he's saying that he's having no money to maintain those fruit trees. But the fruits are doing very well. Not only that, there are some small farmers, subsistence farmers who are producing vegetables like tomatoes, like sukuma, and then local cowpeas. They produce during the dry season, and they are supplying the market with. Even in Palwa and Lerwa, they are supplying even Magwi with this one, with the green vegetable. So those are some of the plans. We want to encourage them at least to do something. Though we don't have budget really in our department that there's specific budget for those activities. But
How you are feeling? Give us your feeling for this meeting.
the feeling for this meeting, I'm very happy because this meeting will be a way forward for the farmers to plan for their own things. If the messages are got correctly, I hope the farmers will be all right because most of the farmers are committed.
sikat batal kulu yani sikalalna jabode borino shawara the roads are bad aita shawara the roads are bad aita der kalam the roads are bad. Sikanna jamode, and I know how rich the land is. Like in Sikade, Batal, can't produce it about doing the mushkala. Because as an main and Gurush, as to get financial institutions, as to go Gurushman Bank, it am about their view Arabia, as an item bug their transport, a jet with Akumbo. It can rasa lo ser with Arabia, then as an Ishilaja with Menini, ser without it am about their go. Tani haja alanna gwaja kullu ka muzarain fi Junub Sudan extension services workers mafi alibodi advice alibodi technical advice le muzarain ala county level ala boma level mafi shin de kalam ya wahid minhu ina fi ajara في Magwi County who is a green belt area. They are like this. One of the major problems we are facing there is how to clear the land. Al-Fogo Shajara Kudurzadu. But the mushkila kabir ini. لأنه إذا ما بقدر بمشي لعدي 50 30 70 100 200 فدان without clearing the land. The other issue is also about the storage and warehouses. Mindana makhazin كويس عشان أجدل بيطلعوا فوقه ده بيكونوا فوقه. فده مشكلة كبير قد يواجه مزارعين بتاعنا في كل مناطق بتاعنا في جمهورية بتاع ريبابليك جمهورية بتاعنا في جنوب السودان. فإحنا كيونيون إحنا بنشتغل بنعمل lobby and advocacy يعني بنتكلم مع حكومة وبنتكلم مع development partners وبنتكلم مع NGOs وبنتكلم مع ناس بتاع برلمان عشان كيف مشاكل ديل اللي أنا كلم ده بقدر يادرس بقدر يشوفوا فوقه ويلقوا فوقه حلول ده قوة بتاعنا كان أننا جيني سوا وأننا قاعدين سوا ك national union. That is what we are supposed to do and that is what we are doing. عشان كيف إنه إحنا بعد ما أننا جرجرة لمدة 3 سنة الفات إحنا ما قادرين نلقى قروش من مؤسسات التجارية من بنوك في جنوبنا إحنا فكر أجل كويس حاجة كويس إحنا كان نعمله يا كلام نعمله لأن حاجة بقول له ساكو ده Saving and Credit Cooperative Organization. You come together, kutu gurush shwiya shwiya, kullu yom, kullu usbu, kullu shahar, itum baraba sako de bera, la de bugun fi gurush fogo, wa tafasil bita kalam de, Pastor Jimmy, bijakelim fogo, wa fi awrak bitao. Je bitana ine de, bar manna wori ajaddel wanna bori kalam bita sako de, aina derin, عشان يكون في مندوب و representative بتاع union على مستوى بتاع county في ماغوي county. بريد يكون في representative وناس يكون هنا يمثل ساكو في county هنا. هنا ونزو مع منظمة تاني بيقولوا أجريتيرا ومن كان جيني بيقولوا meet some of you. نعمل workshop في جوبا ومن قبل عشان يسابورت ويعمل تريننج لناس اللي will be identified هنا في مغوي وفي يي وفي مريدي وفي يامبيو وفي مندري وفي جوبا عشان يعملوا لهم تريننج في ايشو بتاع ساكو ده. عشان كده Magwi is blessed عشان it is being selected as one of the beneficiaries of the capacity building training courses which will be offered to the union and through the union to you. We are also members of East Africa Farmers Federation. أنا كمان عضو في اتحاد بتاع مزارعين بتاع شرق أفريقيا فوق 10 دول: رواندا، بوروندي، كينيا، تنزانيا، جيبوتي، إثيوبيا، Congo and دول دل كله أنا أعضاء مؤمن هناك. وحاجة لأن أنا أدرك قبل أسبوعين اجتماع مؤمن هناك إنه في ضرورة عشان إحنا نكون يونيون بتاعنا ده خلاص كيونيون كله مزارعين ده يشيل الناس كله، لكن لازم يكون في تخصصات. يعني مزارعين بتاعنا في مزارعين زي ناس بطول هني سيستا بتاعنا بطول هني هو بتاع بولتري. هنا دايرين نعمل association اللي بتاع بولتري، ناس اللي بروديوس بولتري في Republic of South Sudan. في ناس اللي بعملوا لبن، اللي عنده أبقار بعملوا لبن وبعملوا لحم. ده كمان داير association بتوعهم. في مزارعين ذاته كل الناس يكونوا متخصصين. في زول الجانتج الشريف وكسافة بس ده شغل بتاعه. في زول الجانتج فول سوداني بس ده شغل بتاعه فول سوداني. إنه بيشيل من لازموغويني، من توريد، من كابويتا، من كجي من كاونتيات كله عشان هم بيفورم ناشونال اسوسيشن بتاع فول سوداني، بتاع كاسافا، بتاع ذرة، بتاع شنو ديل كله دير اسوسيشن بتاعهم يكون سبيشالايزد. عشان انتوا لما تكونوا سبيشالايزد انتم كامل حاجه واحد، انتم بعرف السنه ده ممبرز بتاعكم عملوا كم فدان وانتاج بتاعهم كم وماركت بتاعه بيكون كيف. عشان انتم كناشونال اسوسيشن انتم بيكون عندكم تنسيق عشان ما بغشيتكم في تسير في سير. وبعدين ترانسبورتيشن بتاعكم بقدر يعملوه كيونيون، بقدر يسهلوا، وعشان انتم بقدر تجيبوا حاجات بتاعكم للسوق. ده كل حاجات على ان جاء وان دير شارك ميتكم فوقه. وده ما بدايه بتاع جاء، ده ما اخر جاء بتاعنا. هنا الشهر الفات كنا في توريد، وقبل كده في شهر 12 كنا في توريد. الشهر الفات ده أنا كان في توريد مرتين عشان أنا كونوا مكتب هناك، مكتب بتاع ساكو ومكتب بتاع سابو. أنا جينا ياويني أنا در نكون مناديب بتاع ساكو ومندوب بتاع سابو. من إذاكم إنتم يا بديسايد كأنتم ما ديسايد الليلة إنتم بديسايد بكرة أي زمن ده. إحنا بقولنا إننا follow up meeting. ناس سكرتيريت بتاعنا بتاع board of directors ومن بجاجة يوم تاني عشان بفولو معيتكم. عندنا فورمات فيني بتساقو ده، في فورم بتساقو ده، في تفاصيل بتساقو ده كومرت باستا جيمي بوري ليتكم عسده. لكن حاجة واحد أنا در وري إذا كان جاي تمد لزول تاني عشان يعمل ليتا حاجة، so اللي بيقول you will remain poor. إذا بيجيني فقير لادي عمرك يالك كله إذا بيجيني فقير بس you will remain poor. لأنه زول ده زمن ألو ده ودي ليتا حاجة ده مو يا بكلم زمن بتاعه مش كده. لكن كان تعمل حاجة بتاعك، أنا كان أعمل حاجة بتاعنا كوبرتيف بتاعنا قروش بتاعنا، ما إنت بشيل حاجة في زمن اللي تديره ده وكتر اللي تديره ده كمان مش كده. لكن كان ده زول تاني أسا ده زمن بتاع زراعة، إنت أمشي أي بنك يقول له وديني قروش، هو بقول كاتب كده بروبوزل. إذا بكاتب بروبوزل قال بروبوزل له دير شهر واحد وده شهر 4 شهر 5 شهر واحد لما نيجي شهر واحد لما نخلصه وقال لسه في حاجة ده كده رجع عمل جيب ورقة تاني. ده شهر واحد، ده شهر 7 تعال بعدين تعال كده ده شهر 8 بعد شوية تاني قال ورقة تاني ناقص مش عارف شنو وما عارف شو منو سافر قال شهر 9 يا جنتا كان تكين تزرو ما بيزار حاجة واحد ده كلام بتزول تاني يجي كنترول. لكن إذا كان عنده كانتم رفع نفسكم براء واحد إنتم بعمل حاجة بتاعكم في زمن بتاعكم وبكمية اللي تدير وأجد ما difficult. That is why أنا كلم let us unite as producers to achieve prosperity through agriculture. كلنا جا سوا كمزارعين عشان إحنا برفع نفس بتاعنا من سكر من where we are to another one. كلام بتساقو ده the deputy governor of Eastern Equatoria جرم سرور هو لما أنا رو وريله هو قال هو مبسوط جدا بمشروع ده ومشروع ده هو يستفيد منه وكان عضو في ساقو في كينيا هو عمل بو حاجات كتير هو داير يكون ويتنس كان أنا عمل لونشينج بتاع ساقو ده هو داير جفوق عشان هو بوري هو ياهو إكزامبل بتاع ساقو بعمل شنو في حياة الناس قروش شوية كل يوم لكن بربع. يعني كده أنا كله يتقوم مع كاونتي هني كان إنت أنا كله ودي 20 جنيه كله أسبوع أنا ودي 20 جنيه قدر قوة بتزول إنت بي شهر بتاعك بتاع 20 جنيه كل أسبوع ولا كل شهر إنت ودي 20 جنيه. أنا في الجمهورية بتاع جنوب السودان نقول في إكواتوريا هنا ده قول أنا 10,000 نفر ولا 20,000 نفر قدر ودي 20 جنيه ده. وإذا كان ودي 20 جنيه ده أنا قلت في بنك ده كان هاي نتوكم كساكو إذا عندكم strong base بتاع membership هو ممكن بودي تا 20-30 مليون جنيه إذا ممكن ببني ليتا أمارة على 10 طابق كان ببني في جوبا هناك ولا ببني وين باجر ليتا إذا بدافع قروش بتاع بنك ده أمارة ده بتاع cooperative بتاعكم بتاع ساكو يلا بعد كده إنكم بتاعكم بقى ما إنكم بتاعكم بدي 20 بقى إنكم بتاعكم بيطلع من أمارة بعد كده إنت بقدر جاشيل قروش من ساكو لأنه ساكو بقى عنده قروش عنده إنكم إنت ببني بيت إنت بعمل مشروع بتاعك إنت بعمل شنو لأنه بقى إنت عندكم أسد بقى حاجة تاني بيقولوا له إنت يمتلك حاجة تاني كبير. لكن كان أنت جاي انتظر قال زول تاني يا بعمل ليتا زي سويلي كلم ده إنت بينتظر إنت بموتو يال بتاعك بيجاب بموتو إنت لا you will never move anywhere. You will never move. عشان كده كلنا develop the sense with the self-reliance. Let us develop to rely on ourselves. Because we are the one, if we can fight 21 years عشان to liberate the country, we cannot unite together to raise ourselves up. هنا كان دسمان كل سنة ده أنا أقدر أجر أعمل أجر أنا ما بقدر unite together جنيه عشان نعمل حاجة تاني اللي نفسها كنا it is possible هنا بقدر نعمل it is only إحنا ما بيجمع قروش في مال واحد لأنه أنا كفير بعقله لكن إنتم كان براوين إنتم بعرف دموني يا كويس دموني يا بطال إنتم فوم كوميتي بتاعكم من الناس اللي بعرف بحافظ ليتكم حاجة بتاعكم وبعمل لكم ريبورت كل شهر. And that is what أنا قامله في ساكو ده. قروش بتاعنا هسه جوصل لحد قريب 50 كل شهر بيجيبوا لنا ريبورت بإيميل بأي حاجة بيقولوا لنا. هسه قروش وصل شهر ده زاد. قروش هسه شهر ده زاد. قروش هسه شهر زاد members بقى كده. members بقى كده. لسه أنا ما بدأ أعمل فوق اللون لأنه في بروسيدير لسه تانيين بعمله. لكن هنا لسه ماشيين. كل شهر كل اسبوع بعملوا ميتنج ناس بيجهزوا اللي بيجيب 20 جنيه اللي بيجيبوا 100 اللي بيجيب 200 اللي بيجيب 300 بدفع بتاع كم حاجه ده بجن فده حاجه انا داير نكلم ليتكم ببساطه وانا داير شجعتكم انه متى عينتكم قال لكم من دو حاجه انت عندكم power by uniting and being together you have the power بعدين ما تكلم قال انت ما بقدر كان تجي كلم قال ما بقدر انت بتديفلوب inferiority complex في الجسم بتاعك يعني انت بتكلم انا ما بقدر بعد كده الجسم بتاعك كله بيشتغل قال ما بقدر وسيدة ما بقدر وانت بكلم سيدة ما بقدر لكن كان انت قال بقدر I can then sense بتاعك ذاته بيشتغل قال انت بقدر هو بوري لي فكره وفكره ده كان ما ماشي بيجيب لي فكره ثانيه وفكرة ثانية وفكرة ثالث لا دي تبرو قدام سو متى جاني تحت وكيب اب وانا مرتاح جدا جدا لما انا كجا انا يعني زراعة ماشي بصورة كويس جدا جدا السبيريت ده كويس لا دي ما مساعدة يجي ولا سبورت ده بيجا كلي اللي قويتا قدام بيتا كامل شغل تاكي.
How do you become a member?
And me watch ne kid ke don wano ye kama no mo.
This form has
me bero.
The first question I ask is a question asked from this form.
La peñ mi na ma chiel eno peñ la peñ ni.
And the rest of the form is talking about the rest of the form is talking about the profile of the union.
Lok mu kene tiga lok ma doke lokum te lok en yo union ne chung bingo.
Now
PGTA tu jango.
We welcome people as individuals.
One wa jolo dano kachila chiel ke
we welcome people as cooperatives.
Kira mo tie go go re ka chiel be.
We welcome people as associations.
Wa gamu dano ke mano dule ma do.
And we welcome people as the companies.
Wa gamu gen chalo kit ma ero luoni companies. Jo ma do dul ma duong no cher maro.
Now if you are a cooperative,
you will only